However, Semite broadly, I would say, is a region speaking Semitic languages, feeling against those people who are non-European, particularly Arabs, still more particularly Jews. This became a form of scientific racism. You often hear this word, anti-Semitism, and quite often we are not very sure as to what this word is because it is being used in multiple contexts. Let us understand this word, and first of all, let me start with the word Semite. Semite is basically having its Latin origin from Semiter, or maybe in Greek is coming from the word Shem, or one of the sons of Noah. That's what etymologically we can regress it back and then see that. However, Semite broadly, I would say, is a region speaking Semitic languages. You can see in the map that these are the areas where Semitic languages are spoken. Broadly, people today call it as Arab speaking language. That is what is Semite language region is. But anti-Semitism, it's basically a kind of feeling which grew up, and there's a German activist, I would say, journalist, who was one who can be identified as having this word probably used for the first time and maybe popularized it. Wilhelm Marr is his name, and he's often identified as the one who has popularized this word anti-Semitism. It's basically feeling against those people who are non-European, particularly Arabs, still more particularly Jews. So this is a term which is basically started with some sort of a religious connotation, because those Jews following a different religion had a different form of their organization. Their belief was different. And then later on it took cultural angle, and ultimately some people even went on to say that this became a form of scientific racism. Imagine this word, scientific racism, because a lot of people who would have been Semitic language speakers, but they changed the religion, still their physical features and some of the cultural traits continued. So there was a feeling against those people who were outsiders, and that became the feeling of anti-Semitism. This anti-Semitism, I would say, has acquired from religious, cultural to political overtone. And these days, quite often this term is used by the people who are native, and they speak about those people who are non-native as in a feeling of anti-Semitism. The feeling by the natives for the people who are non-natives is anti-Semitism. And it is a big challenge the world is facing today.